Okay, tubes and material, how they're made, what they're made of, stuff like that. So I've picked this one here, which is a common tube that we use, common styles. This is a butted tube basically, and the nice thing with the butted tubes, it gives you the opportunity to be a little bit more eco-friendly, because the whole thing is basically made of card, which is typically recycled card. Okay, so this is a butted tube. When you pull these things apart and open them up and look inside, the way they make these tubes is they're basically wound. So if you look very carefully on the inside of these, you'll see that it's a spiral piece of card that does this, and that's how it's made. And if you look at the makeup of the board by looking at the very edge, and in here for example, it's typically just, it's not corrugated, it's almost just like a rigid board that's wound round. So typically this style of board is made from recycled card, is usually what it's made from. And like I said, the way they do it, if you look in any of these tubes, what you're going to probably see is this lined spiral effect. That's how they make the tubes in the manufacturing process. So this particular one, again, they have an inner spigot, which is obviously going to be made from the wound process in here. And again, look at the edge, you can see that. And then what you have on the outer side is basically the same thing again. So what they'll do on the outside is create another tube, which is a bit bigger, which this slots into. And obviously this has got print on the outside and caps on both ends. So what they'll do is they'll make the tube to the desired dimensions, which will be spiraled. And then what it'll then do is there'll be a flat piece of artwork, a sheet or print, which will be printed on various different bits of paper. If you're doing something uncoated like that, then obviously you're going to select uncoated stock paper, or something more standard like this, which would probably just be a standard sort of silk paper. Then it's printed, laminated like anything else would be, and then that's applied to the tube. So, and the way these things work, this particular one, so the print is wound round, stuck on the tube, and then when you look at the ends, this is what we call like a rolled over end. So it's rolled over the top and stuck in place, and then the end caps are basically circles. They're die cut out and stuck on the inside. So as I said, the nice thing with most of the tubes, particularly these ones that people go for, is they're all card and a bit more eco-friendly. The other options are things like this, which is a single tube. And again, process is exactly the same. If you look at the inside of one of these, I'm not sure if it's coming out on the camera or not, but you can typically see the way it's wound round on the inside. Same process, printed sheet of paper, laminated, and then wrapped and stuck around the outside of the tube. Single tubes, obviously you need a removable cap to put your product or items in, and that usually comes in the form of a metal cap like this, or there are some with plastic caps as well. So depends on the on your product and what it is you're doing, as to which cap and what style you go for. So yeah, material wise, pretty much all the same. Wound card, that's usually made from recycled paper and overlaid with a printed sheet of paper. That's pretty much it. As I said, there are different style. That's just printed laminated. This one's uncoated paper, but process basically all the same. So if you're looking for something a bit more eco-friendly, this uncoated paper tends to have a more of an eco feel, but that's pretty much it.